Hey guys, so welcome back. I'm sorry that we took such a big break on the YouTube channel. I unfortunately took about 2 months off, so that is why there's not been as much content posted. So in this video, what I thought I'd do is just give a little bit of catch up what's going on. I'm going to still share with you some of the COT updates that we've been doing, just to show you some of the results, even though we haven't been posting to YouTube. We've still been very busy in the background making sure that the members get what they need to help them trade. So I'm going to jump into some charts now, and I'm just going to show you a couple of things that I thought were really interesting and the level of detail that we go into in terms of this COT analysis. So what we've got here is the COT report that we sent out on the 30th of October. So I'll just zoom out on this actually so you can see this. Yeah, you can see that weekly report for the 30th of October. These are all stored in our Discord for the members. So this is Euro AUD that we're going to be looking at. This is the daily chart on the left as well that we send in the report. So this was the 30th of October. I've rewound the chart, which is back to pretty much where we were. So this was the 31st, which was the Monday following this. So price was actually here. So this is what we were kind of saying. We were forecasting some potential bullish kind of action from reading the COT report and stuff. But what we were also conscious of is that actually we highlighted that there's quite a strong key area sitting just below that we might drop into. Ties in with this like nice uptrend as well. And it was a key fib level as well. So we were saying what we could see is we could see price start to dip into that key level but be held there. So we've been saying this since the 30th of October when we did this report. And we can see that the majority of retail traders were actually short as well, which is another reason we were potentially looking for bullish setups going a bit longer term. Now, the thing with the COT data is we do analyze it weekly, but sometimes the play doesn't happen that week, which is what we've tried to educate our members on. So what you can see is sometimes, like we said here, we're forecasting, we might open the week but bearish, we might open the week and we might have a really bearish week, but if we're waiting for price to show us, then that's okay. So this was one of those kind of examples. Now what continued to happen from here is we started to like continue to range in this area. So the next report, I mean, we've been showing it for a while now and talking about it for about a month. So this was the 20th of November. So I'm going to skip the chart on to about the 20th, which would have been this next candle. So you can see there that was the Friday close on the 18th, and that is where this one is up to as well. For some reason, it won't let me zoom in on this chart for some reason. I don't know why. It let me on the others. It's annoying. So this is what we've kind of been forecasting from this. What I'm just going to do as well is, where's my objects? Down the bottom. Text box. There we go. Just get rid of that. Just pull it back over here. So because I can't zoom in on this, this is the same text over here. This is what we sent in the report on the 20th of November when we're here. And what you can see is it really clearly. So the last one we did was the 30th of October. We were over here. And you could see how well respected this level was. And it was held there so much. So people were getting buy opportunities from this level throughout that time. But even though we dropped below this trend line, we're still saying, actually, we still think we're going up. We think this is potential trap move to the downside. And again, we're still forecasting a bit of a drop potentially for an extra retest of this. And we're saying, that this could potentially be trying to trap sellers. And that's why you might see another price to drop. But what we're saying is if you see price starting to show that it's not holding here anymore, then we probably got this wrong and we want to reanalyze where we think we're going. So if we look now what's actually happened since that report, you can see that again price has held really, really nicely in that level, and that's what we were hoping for. And again, it's given us the same thingy that we highlighted this level way back over here where it had never even come to, and it's been held and respected there 3 times. So people have caught some really nice trades on Euro AUD following this as well. So I think that's where we're up to at today's date. But you can see how it's starting to try and push above that. Now, for me, we're still consolidating massively in this level, so it needs to, if it's going to continue to break the highs and stuff, then we want to see clearer, nice price action. And then what we could now get is another drop down before we go. And we've got to be aware of the time of year that we're in now. We've had Thanksgiving, we're going into the Christmas period, so the markets are probably not going to be playing too much like we think they are. But I thought that was really interesting. I wanted to show some other things that we send out, which is the daily currency strength as well. So daily currency strength for today, you can see, let's have a look. I haven't actually looked at these today, but this gets sent out every day. And what we'll do is just have a little look at what's been going on. But what's good about the way that we send the COT report out is, like this is from the other day. Where are we? So this is from this week, and you can see our pairs that we're potentially saying, this could be bullish this week. And again, we go into more detail in the report, but you can see Euro AUD has been on that for this week, Euro CAD. So when we start seeing that the pairs on the daily currency strength match up with our weekly COT report, that's where we're getting really good success. So Euro CAD was on yesterday, and you can see that Euro CAD was on for bullish this week as well. So if I go to Euro CAD for yesterday, and what I'll do is I'll go down to a 15-minute chart and show you this. I'll put this indicator on so that we can see the price and stuff where we were. In fact, let's turn this off. So this was 6:15 yesterday. It was sent out. No, that's today. I'm telling you lies. Ignore me. Tuesday, 6th of December. So if we go back into this, 6th of December, Euro CAD, and it does get sent out. You can see there, it gets sent out at 6:14. I can't hover over it because it hides the time, but it gets sent out in the morning automatically by the bot. So Tuesday, 6:15, Euro CAD, and you can see there that it just absolutely flew yesterday. So from here all the way to the highs there, nearly 100 pips that you could have got out of this trade. But that's where we're finding the most powerful kind of outcomes are coming from that. And I'll just show you some more from yesterday then. So we had GBP CAD as well. My face is in the way, and similar situation. So 6:15 was here, this candle right down the bottom here, and again I think this is like 100 pips or something from that low to the high. 150 pips. And we're not saying these work out every single day perfectly, but what we're saying is generally if we're forecasting these correctly, CAD CHF yesterday, again I think it was 6:15, that's the 6:15 candle there, and then from that it goes up a tiny bit but drops down 65 pips, it goes up like 6 pips. So we've got some really good success rates there. And then AUD New Zealand yesterday as well, let's have a look at that. And we're just looking at the fire pairs for yesterday to give you an idea, but you can see how through Asia session, and this could have been news with it being AUD and New Zealand, because obviously that's the time they're awake, and we're potentially not. So there could have been some news there during the night, which gave it this massive bullish push up through the Asia session. But again, we're calling out that this is potentially going down for the rest of the day. And again, you can see that from 6:15 when this was sent out, we got down like 70 odd pips. So there's some really, really good stuff coming out. It's not use it in isolation. We always teach you how to understand currency strength that we send out and how we can spot these opportunities. We want to wait for perfect price kind of action. Me personally, this was one I missed yesterday, but that was my entry. I like the M. I like the big bearish engulfing candle, and then you could take that sell from there, stop loss above the high. You've got a nice easy 1 to 2 there for a nice little trade. If you put this on from this one, high stops above the high, where's it go to? It goes for a nice 2 to 1 easy. Goes a little bit further, maybe 2.5 if you had better entry or a tighter stop, but still a really nice 2-to-1 trade yesterday, just in a few hours. So that's pretty much all I've got for this update, and like I said, I'll try and keep on top of the updates as we go forward, but hopefully this has been helpful. We're still going on in the background, we're still giving loads and loads of content, loads and loads of value, and just to come join us. If you want to have a look at our website, by all means go ahead. It is just £50 a month to become a member. We've got a great community, and we trade live every single day with our members as well. You know, we don't hide behind just teaching people when we're on live. We do actually place live trades. If you want to copy them, you can, but if you just want to learn, that's fine. It's our time when, to be honest, it's not normally me, it's normally Peter that does that throughout the day, but he's absolutely brilliant and he's on fire at the minute. So by all means, come along and join us and see what we're all about. If it's not for you, it's not for you, but at least you tried. Take care, guys.